All right. TJ Quake here. Back with some more political news to give you guys. And yeah, Abolish ICE is a massive political mistake. And nothing more is the truth. I mean, really? This is what we're coming down to, people? We're going to abolish ICE. This is what the Democrats want to do. And Trump is like, hells to the gnaw. Hells to the gnaw and everything. Democrats are making a massive political mistake by calling for the end of immigration and customs enforcement. On Saturday, when Americans across the country took to the streets to protest President Donald Trump's hardline shift on immigration policy, more and more prominent Democrats, from Senator Elizabeth Warren to Senator Kristen Gillibrand, used their voices to advocate for ending ICE as we know it. The surprise victory of the Democratic congressional nominee Alexandria Ocasio, I believe, Cortez.
The president is tweeting right now. The Democrats are making a strong push to abolish ICE, one of the smartest, toughest, and most spirited law enforcement groups of men and women that I've ever seen.
Given further momentum to this position. Now, I'm just going to stop right there, people, because obviously you all know who this new Democratic
I watched ICE liberate towns from the grasp of MS-13 and clean out the toughest of situations. They're great. To the great and brave men and women of ICE, do not worry.
They're all trying to bring the country to straight up a socialist country. That's what this is all about. If you guys want to get down to the bare knuckles and facts, let's get down to the bare knuckles and facts. Okay? Let's just get real. Let's just get real. So I'm right here letting you guys know, brother, hardcore. As you can see, I'm a black man, black Puerto Rican actually, and everything. And to be honest with you guys, I'm getting sick and tired. I'm like, my mind is just, it can't handle anymore this stupidness. Racist. I haven't heard racism, everything being called racist so much in my entire life, my entire being. I've never seen so much people, the word racist called out so much, so many times. It's just ridiculous. I'm black, okay? Okay, I know what real racism looks like. I've seen it up close. I know what it looks like. I've been around it in little specks throughout my life. Specks throughout my life. Okay? This bull crap that they're calling racist now, people that are watching this video, if you're watching this video, please start looking into your history on who the true racist flipnecks are. It's that Democratic Party, that left-wing, far-left party that is the true racist. And they have basically just stirred people's brains up. They have masterminded the way to make you believe that the Republican Party is the racist party. When that is nowhere near, this so far from the truth, it is unbelievable. And trust me, I used to be a Democrat. I started off as one. I was taught the same old bullshizzle that every other black kid was probably taught when we were growing up as kids. And really never really thought too much of it, to be honest with you. I didn't really get into politics that much as a kid. I didn't really think anything about it because really nothing of it really affected me, to be honest with you. I lived in just an average home, single. My mom was single. She was, for the most part, she was single for a while, raising me and my sister by herself. Then she got remarried, a little later on when I was around 12, 13 or so and everything. I had my step-pops there and, life for me was dandy, I grew up in the 80s, okay? I grew up around white kids, black kids, Mexican kids, everybody. It really didn't matter. I didn't face all this craziness that they're now saying is happening so much. This country's been so racist. I will admit, yes, back in the day when my grandmother was growing up, she lived through racism. My mom partially lived through racism and so forth. Jim Crow days, that kind of stuff that you stupid millennials don't know nothing about. You have no idea what that was really about for those type of people. Black kids don't know really what the Jim Crow days were like. They act like they're in such oppression. We're oppressed. We're oppressed. There's no oppression. But I want to get back to this whole thing right here. This bull hockey here, right here. about them saying, well, we need to abolish ICE. President Trump is saying hells to the no on that. Abolish ICE for what? You mean so criminals can run around as free? Right now, people, criminals are loving Democrats right now. Criminals are loving Democrats. You want to know why? MS-13 is going, wow, if they abolish ICE, guess what that means for us, homies? Hey, you know what we get to do, eh? We get to kill as many of these stupid, dumb Americans as we like. Yeah, and nothing's going to happen to us. You know why? Because they're getting rid of their actual law enforcement, the only people that actually were protecting them. They're getting rid of ICE. Yes, and that's going to be great for us because now we can go out there and we can do as much mayhem as we want to people and nothing will happen to us. And guess what? Let's invite all the rest of our homies over now because guess what? They're getting rid of the borders, guys. Yay! They're getting rid of borders. They want to get rid of borders. These Democrats love no borders. So they're going to allow all of us criminal aspects to come in, chic. We'll be in sheep's clothing. We'll blend in. We're looking for work. We're trying to get away from tyranny in our countries. Oh, and I brought my son and daughter. Please don't tear them away from me. Oh yes. Oh, you have a kid with you? Oh, come on in. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that. Oh, yeah, you don't have to go through the point of entry over here. Oh, don't worry about that. You guys, you got a kid? Oh, we got a new policy now. We're not gonna, tear away kids from their families. We're just gonna let you on in. Yeah, just come on in. No process, no nothing. Just come on in, peoples. That's what the Democrats want, people. And the MS-13s and all the freaking cartels out there in lovely. South America and Mexico, well, they can't wait because now this is great business for them because now they're going like, yeah, we can get all these people over here. We get, man, the money we going to make. Oh, yeah, homie. We're going to be doing it right now. We got open borders. We can get into America. Guess what? Now we can start jacking fools up over there too. Yeah, it'll be so much more easier and they're getting rid of ICE. Oh, dude, we're in freaking heaven. Yeah, that's what you guys are asking for. You're asking for the very thing that's going to cause mayhem in this country. That's what you guys want. Abolish ICE and the criminals celebrate. That's what's going on. Abolish ICE, the criminals get to celebrate from the cartels to the MS-13s to any other, to the terrorists. Let's not forget about terrorists. And I want you guys to do this too. I want you guys to all do a little, this is going to be a little fun research thing that you guys can do. It's a fun one, actually. Go get the movie, I believe it's Cesario. Okay, they just came out with Cesario 2, I believe, and everything. I want you to go and get that movie. Please, by all means, get the movie Cesario. It is a movie that will freaking blow your minds away. It's a movie that will tell you what's really going to happen, what the cartel really has. You get to see why these people want to definitely leave. You can definitely see why people want to leave that daggum country. You know what's crazy about Mexico is that it's a country that could be like the shiz. I mean, if you ever been to Mexico City, if you see Mexico City, everything, why can't the rest of the country build up like that? But the problem is that the government and the cartels there, well, they want to keep everybody just written and poor and in fear. They're not helping their people there. They're not doing anything to help their people. They can build their economy. They can grow crops there. They can do everything America's doing. But everything. The thing that cracks me up is that why so many want to leave South America or Mexico to come here because they think they're going to get better jobs and things like that. And I totally understand it. I get it. But people, you still got to come the way that everybody else came. The immigrants that came here legally. Everybody's always saying immigrant, but they keep leaving out the part where the ones that cross the border, you got to put the illegal with the immigrant. Actually, it's supposed to be illegal alien and everything because they're not from this country. They're not citizens of this country. They came here illegally, and it makes it hard for the ones that are trying to do it legally. The ones that are doing it by the law. See, I want the ones that are doing it by the law. You want to know why? Because those are the ones that are going to follow laws when they get here in our country. They understand the concept. They understand our Constitution. It's taught to them before they can get here because they have to go almost like 5 to 10 years sometimes before they can get in and everything. A lot of these guys took time. So you guys keep forgetting about the ones that are doing it right. Nobody talks about the immigrants, the real immigrants. I'm talking about the ones that do it legal, the legal immigrants. Everybody always say, oh, our country's built on the backs of immigrants. Yeah, built on the backs of legal immigrants. The ones that came in over on the boats back in the day, you know, way back. You know, when the Scots were coming here, when the Italians were coming here, and everybody was coming here, and they all got on those big old ships and everything, and they already had their paperwork done. They were already getting processed on the way here. And they were accepted into America because they came here legally. They didn't just come over they didn't just, you know, cross the border on ships and then just walked on in. No, they came in legally and everything. There was a legal process, and they all became the backbone of America. All the different immigrants that came to this country and so forth. Those were the backbone of America. Not the ones that are just jumping over our borders illegally. Those aren't the backbone of our country, people. Those are people that are breaking laws already. And if they're not going to abide by those laws, then who's to say why would they abide by any other law? Oh, I got away with that, breaking that law. I guess maybe I might need to do something here because I ain't able to find work really, and and now I'm being, you know, kind of conned in by some of these other fools over here that say, you know, you join our crew, man, you know, we'll make you step up. You might make some dough, make some quick money for you. Really? How can I do that? Well, this is what you got to do. You see Joe over there, that dude over there? Yeah, you got to go rob him and kill his wife. Well, yeah. You want this green, man? You want that American money? You want this American money? Gotta go there, rob him, kill his wife. Do it now, or we'll kill you. That's how it happens, people. That's MS-13 for you, actually, and everything. That's a bunch of other freaking dumb, flip-neck, crazy gangs or cartels out there. They don't care about their people. You think they care about? They look at their people. The last Cesario movie I just saw here. What did the guy say? That was here it is. They got their people getting ready to try to cross the borders and so forth. And the guy turns around to the kid that's going to get ready to cross them over the borders. He tells him, he says, remember, man, they're sheep. Treat them like sheep. In other words, don't give a shit about them. Basically, your own people. And now listen here, Latin America. This is something for everybody to hear now. Your own people, you guys keep talking about the white man's prejudice, the white man's this and the white man's that. Black people do the same thing. The white man's prejudice, the white man's prejudice. The only people that are technically killing off our own race, black people and Mexican people, Latino people's races, is our own, our very own. Our own kill us. More so than any cop shooting a freaking, you know, flipnick running from a robbery or doing a car chase or, you know, pointing a gun at a cop or something like that. That happens way more than any cop shooting some freaking flipnick who decided he wanted to break the law and everything. You guys always want to feel sorry for the criminal. What about the victims of the criminal? Nobody talks about them. Nobody talks about them. It's, oh, don't feel sorry for the guy who's getting ran over by ICE. Yeah, feel sorry for MS-13, that these guys who freaking came over and literally their motto is to maim, kill, destroy. They're almost like a cult of destruction, of evil, pure evil, the most just adulterated craziness of evil. That's what these people are. That's the reason why Donald Trump called them animals. Because that's what they really are, people. Actually, calling them animals isn't even nice to animals. They're beyond animals. Animals hunt for survival. They hunt for survival. MS-13, they go out and kill people just to do it. For fun. It's a pleasure to them. You know, in case you guys ever heard the last victim who was stabbed like 100 times, then they cut his freaking heart out of his chest, and then they freaking cut his head off. Yeah, sounds like some nice people to you, but no, we don't want to victimize them. Don't victimize them because they just don't know them. They just need to adapt to our lifestyle and we bring them in. And maybe we should bring more of their family members and more of their people in so that, it'll help them. You guys got to be the most stupidest people on the motherfucking planet, dude, and everything. I can't believe, and I'm talking to some of you left-wing, millennials out there, some of you white people out there. You guys really need to wake up. Do you guys not see what's going to happen to your freaking race? Do you guys not see what's really happening here? They are trying to abolish your people, white people. And if you guys don't wake up and start smelling the coffee, they're going to get away with doing it. And I'm talking to you millennials out there who are not seeing this, who are not being taught this true history. True history is where you actually find out the real facts about what happened back in the day and everything. Yes, back in the day, the white man did his thing, but so did a lot of other different races did their thing too. Middle Easterns do their thing, and they enslave people. In Libya right now, there's people enslaved by, guess what? Their own people and everything. There's evil throughout this entire world. White man wasn't the only one doing all the craziness, peoples. You know, you can go to Africa right now. It ain't white man killing black people. It's black man killing black man. That's what it is. In masses. I mean, with guerrilla warfare and all the other stupid craziness. If you ever heard of the Hutsis and the Tutsis, you know, that craziness is going down. Look at that history. But back to my Cesario movie. You guys need to go watch that movie. Because that movie right there will tell you exactly what they want to bring here. And everything. Once they get their way. Once they have landed a foot into this country. It will grow in mass destruction. They want to bring drugs. They want to bring human trafficking, slavery. I mean, just unbelievable evil into this country. And they're going to blend in with the ones that are nice. The ones that are actually trying to make a life here in this country, who actually want to be Americans. See, the ones that come from South America or Mexico and everything, I want the ones, like Donald Trump said, the good ones to come over. When everybody keeps mixing it up, what Donald Trump was actually saying when he came down that escalator. He said, I don't want the drug dealers, the human traffickers, the ones that rape little kids. He don't want all those. We already have our own. He's actually said that before. He says, we have our own problems here in America. We already have enough of those here. We have enough of those here. It's, we want to close the door, close that door right there, because we don't want no more. We got to deal with the ones that are already here. We got to deal with those motherfuckers and get them fools out the way. And if we keep this open, these floodgates open so that everybody comes in, well, now we can't keep control of what's coming in. We need to filter. You know, that's the reason why they call it a filter. You need to filter all the dirt to get to the gold. You know what I'm saying? When the gold rush is happening, it ain't like, I found gold. I found gold after I get through all this dirt. yeah. We want to get all the dirt out and keep all the gold pieces and everything. So when we're filtering any of these countries, not just Mexico, I'm talking every country. The English countries, England, Africa, Sweden, any country. I don't care what the color of your freaking skin is, man, your race, whatever, and everything. Come to the country legally. You come in legally and everything. This last movie they just showed us, Cesario, well, it basically showed how they were getting bring the coyotes. And the coyotes, they're evil. That's what they do. They come in, they take these people's money, like $1,000, $2,000 and stuff like that. And they'll take their money and so forth and, illegally try to get them over the border and whatnot. Well, that's who comes in with some of those members. Terrorists. Yeah. People that want to actually do it. And they showed in the movie how some terrorists actually got into the country and what they did when they got here. Yeah. They blew up some people in a little store. And so forth. Just walked into a store and did their whole did the prayer, and then boom! 3 of them blew themselves up all throughout the store, killing all kinds of people. You know how they got here? Right over that damn border, you guys. That very border that you guys are trying to keep open. Because see, none of you guys want to think about the fact that that border is there's a door there, and the reason why we have a door, just like you have a door in your flipping house and everything, is to keep people from just coming in your house. Is to make sure that nobody just walks on in your house. You got these people out here. I've been watching some of these videos, man. One guy's got to say, abolish prisons. Up there, they were at the, keep families together march thing that was going on over the weekend and everything in LA and all this other stuff like that. The great Lucas he was on there showing one of his videos. I was watching his. And he was showing how he's up in LA showing all these people. And he's like looking at him. He's like, dude, look at all these people here, man. This is crazy. All these people talking about socialism and everything. And he made a funny point. He says, all these people want socialism. They want things free. That's what socialism is, people. It's taking what I earned and I have to spread it out for all you guys to have for free and everything. pretty much. You know, I do the work. You don't have to do anything. You take the money off my hard ass and everything. All my hard work and so forth. That's socialism. That's the reason why these countries are dying in South America. Why do you think all the people are leaving? Because socialism is dead in those countries. They want to come to a country where it's capitalism. So anyway, back to the point when he was, Lucas was up there talking to some people, and he's like looking at the people, and he's like, look at all these people selling T-shirts, hats, you know, all this stuff, but selling all kinds of, you know, propaganda and everything, you know, throughout this whole thing. And I'm like, he's going, damn, it sure is funny. These people sure do talk about socialism and want to have everything, but yet, and they hate capitalism. They all hate capitalism. That's the thing. Get rid of capitalism. It's evil. Well, what do you think these fools are doing? I'm like, look at, okay, so you're selling a shirt for 10, 20 bucks that says capitalism is evil. Can somebody tell me what's wrong with that picture? You want to know why people buy this stuff? Because they don't get what capitalism is and what socialism is. They just go off of what somebody tells them. Oh, capitalism is evil? We're taught that capitalism is evil. Yes, capitalism is wrong. It is bad for everybody. We should have socialism so everybody can get everything for free. You get everything for free. Except this. I'm not going to give you this because I spent money and I worked hard for this. I'm not going to give you this and everything. Oh, but you can have his. He has one just like it. He'll give you his and everything. That's the high elite saying, you can't have what I got, but you can take everybody else's shit. Everything. Don't take what I got. You know, we're helping you get everybody else's money. That's socialism, people. That's what they're doing. That's how a dictatorship actually really starts. In case you guys keep talking about dictators all the time, you keep talking about Donald Trump. Oh, he's going to be a dictator. Do you guys know what dictators do? Can somebody please pull up the description or the actual a dictionary, get a dictionary, and find the meaning of what a dictator is, what a dictator does, and everything. A dictator is actually able to control, have a mass of people that work for him that can actually put destruction upon you. They can actually control your life. They can tell you what to do. They tell you how to live. They tell you when you can come home, how late you can stay out. It's their rules or no rules. In North Korea, these people cannot freaking... There's one guy was on a tour in North Korea. He said that if he takes pictures of like the little statues of the North Korean leaders, and which they have them all over the daggone place, the freaking North Korean leaders, Kim Jong-jin's freaking grandfather and dad, okay, well, they got their statues and pictures everywhere, and so forth. This guy, if he wanted to take a picture, he couldn't take a picture with just a half a frame of one of them in, or a portion of, no, he had to have the whole frame of them in there. That was a rule. One of the rules is their newspapers, absolutely not a wrinkle in them. Okay? And so forth. This has a wrinkle. I would, if I folded their newspaper out there like this, yeah, I'd be going to jail. Be gone, disappearing, like Otto and everything. Yeah, that's what would happen and everything. Otto happened to be one of the guys who was out there who was, you know, in North Korea. Guess he was touring, doing like what all the other millennial American kids do, and they think they can just do whatever they want. See, that's the problem with you kids out here. You guys don't appreciate what America gives you. So what he did is he went out there and he saw some poster up on the wall that he disagreed with. He was like, oh, I'm taking this thing off. Boop. And he rips the poster off the freaking wall in front of people. People are like, what? They freaking police caught his ass and said, oh, hell no. Bam, grabbed his ass, threw his buddy in jail, and jacked him up for the remainder of the time that he was there. By the time he got home, he died from the beatdowns that he was getting and everything. Because he did one mistake in their country. Take a freaking poster off the freaking wall. Shoot. We do shit like that all day long out here in this country. We spray paint on walls. We do. Dude, there was not a bit of spray paint anywhere in their country. Their country was immaculate, clean. I'm looking at these videos with this guy when he's doing his tour in North Korea, and I'm like going, wow, the country's clean. Like, you can eat off the freaking ground. There's no ghettos. It was just freaking clean. And that's because they don't allow you to go over there and put a poster up on the wall or put your little propaganda out there and say anything about Kim. You can't say squat about Kim. You say anything, you disrespect him in the slightest, you wear a haircut similar to his, and your ass is gone. True story. Oh yeah, true story. Kid actually made his hair like Cam Young-jin's. They had that motherfucker taken out. Nope. Yeah, that's a dictator for you. That's somebody that can control you and tell you what he wants you to do. And has the army to freaking back him up. Nobody says squat to him. The people walk around like robots and everything. Not one person barely ever smiled, dude. I'm like watching this guy in this daggum video and nobody smiled in the country. They wouldn't even look at him. They're afraid they can't even look at him because if they have any kind of social gathering with them or say anything to him, the government might look at him and say, well, were you doing socializing with an American? You could be saying something propaganda or something or trying to figure out how to escape. Oh, look, in jail. So these people won't even look at you, dude. They're afraid to. And if they do look at you, they look at you with a snarl like, you know, it's crazy. Nobody smiles. Unbelievable, dude, this place was. And that shows you the trueness of what a socialist dictator country is and everything, which is what all these stupid, dumb millennials want to have. I want every last one of you people that want socialism in this country, please go to North Korea and go in, please, all you socialists, but all you Antifa flipnicks who want communism, please, by all means, go get yourself a ticket. Do what this guy did, I saw on YouTube did, and everything. And go to North Korea. Oh, they'll let you tour. You'll get to tour there, and you'll get to find out how far you can actually act out there. See how much you like socialism when you get out in that country and everything. Yeah, this guy had to whisper half the time. Everything. He was controlled about where he could move his camera, how he couldn't film armies, he couldn't film police, anything like that. You know, everything that they looked at, the shiz looked like something out of that daggum movie they made about what's his name when he went to North Korea. I forgot what the name of that damn movie was that the North Koreans, you know, banned and wanted to have it abolished. But it was just like that. They had fake stores that had food up in there that looked like nobody's touching it. Nobody's selling it, nothing. It's just sitting there looking like they have food there to give to the people. Oh, man, the regime there is so freaking crooked, dude. They treat their people like just dirt. They are under command. You cannot step out of the line. You step out of the little barrier lines, your ass is done. They take you out, dude. There is no freaking forgiveness there. And everything. So all you people that want socialist, communist flavor in this country, I beg of you, before you decide that that's what you really want, go visit. Go on a tour. Okay? They let it happen. They'll let you go there and everything. Please, go on a tour to North Korea. Go check out their country and see how far, and then see how much you like socialism then and everything. See if you can, and by the way, go out there and do what you do here in this country and try doing that there. And see how far you get. I dare you. See how far you get. Because what they get, what they have in their country is what you want in this country. And I'm guaranteeing you right now, when you see that mess, you're going to flip your whole script. You're going to flip your whole thinking. Yeah, they got, national health care and they got all that. Yeah. And the country is poor as hell. They're starving. Their people are starving and so forth. It's not good, people. I'm trying to tell you, but none of you flipnicks want to listen. None of you people want to wake up and smell that coffee because that coffee's trying to it's trying to wake you up. It's trying to get you to go, hey. But none of you guys want to see that. And so, I'm looking at again, like when I'm looking at Lucas and everything, and I'm like seeing all the stuff that he's showing, and I'm seeing how all these people want exactly that. They want socialism. They want the other guy wants the prisons to be abolished. No prisons. The guy asked him a simple question. Well, what happens? What would you do with people that are murderers and stuff like that? Well, that's not really my place to say. I really wouldn't want to, because that's not my job. I'm not a person that does, punishment, hands out punishments. That would be something that, maybe somebody could figure something out that, but just get away with prisons, though. Get away with prisons. He never gave it a solution to that. So basically what he was really calling for, just like these flipnicks that want ICE to be abolished and everything, what he was really calling for is just to let them go free. Motherfucker murders 20 kids, like the kid that just shot the little teenagers up at the high school there. 2 of them, actually. 2 different occasions and everything. Oh, we should just let that guy go. Hey, we're separating him from his family. We don't want to separate anybody from their families. All you people that love to march for that, you guys keep forgetting that these people are breaking the law when they come here. So that's the reason why the kids get separated. Some of these kids are not even freaking actually the kids of these people that are coming in, because a lot of these people are using the kids to get in here. They use it as a way to get a free pass into the country and everything. Amnesty, all that bullshit that they keep talking about. People go to the point of entry and come in the legal way and everything. We got people now, some immigrants that came into the country, illegal immigrants coming into the country, and they're burning flags. Yeah, those are the people I really want coming into our country, already coming into our country disrespected and everything. Burning American flags. Yeah, that sounds like we're going to bring in a great amount of people already and everything. You guys just keep forgetting that what comes in good also comes in bad. You think that those people that they're running away from those countries and everything are not following suit? Yeah, those motherfuckers are blending in, because guess what? Once they get enough of their people up in here, they will take back over what they've been really wanting to do. Take over. They want to take over California. They want California back. Trust me, people, it ain't no joke. They want that shit back, and they're doing a great job by our stupid Democrats who are out here freaking, they hate Trump so much that they're so blinded from the hate of Trump that they're doing the opposite of what actually is good for our country, because they hate Trump so much. Trump is doing great things for the country, and because even though they know that these things are great, they hate him so much that they have to go against the things that are great. Trump cures cancer. Oh, well, that's a great thing, but not really, because now you're putting doctors out of jobs. You're putting them out of work. So there's the next thing they'll find to hate on Trump. They'll find anything, everything, any little minute thing. They can't give the man credit for squat. And that should let you guys know how fake they are. Everything. Because if they really cared about the American people, they might go, you know what? Actually, that's a good idea that Donald Trump just did that. You know what? Actually, Donald Trump just kept us from nuclear war with North Korea. Wow. You know what? That's not that. He's actually doing kind of good with the economy. People are getting money. People are getting jobs. Jobs are coming to the country. I give him that. I still don't like the guy, but I give him his policies. He is doing good for the country. I want to keep him on point, though. I'm going to keep him on point and everything. But if he can keep this going, I might give him a little slack. They can't even do that, people. They can't even do that because they're so full of hate. Rice Waters, what's her name? Waters, Maxine Waters, and everything. Mad Max, what they want to call her, and so forth. That has got to be the most evil, vindictive black chick I've ever met, dude. She is so freaking full of hate and evil that she is pure ugliness and everything. She's already an ugly woman as it is, but she got the insides ugly too. Like, sometimes you could be an ugly person and have a really great personality, really warmful type of vibe about you, and you could dang, this, I can look past anything else. Everything, because this person's so just beautiful inside. She's not beautiful inside or outside. She is pure hate, pure evil. All this woman has ever done is just talk dirt on Donald Trump. That's all she's talking. She wants to impeach him. Now she's calling for violence in the streets. Well, that's great, Rice Waters. And then she's wondering now why people are actually putting threats against her life and so forth. And I'm getting threats and people, but you know what? I'm going to stand strong, because if they shoot me, they don't know what it's like to shoot when an animal's wounded. So she called herself an animal, first off. I was like, she made no sense in that comment. But she's, she's all upset because the shit is backfiring on her now. Because she's seeing that even her own party wants her to shut up. Her own party's like, yo, Maxine, yo, you gotta chill out, girl. You making us look bad. What are you doing? Trying to call for violence on people, trying to, harass the Republican administration and all that. Why are you trying to do that? You making us look bad and everything. This stuff is gonna backfire on us. Come on, we got elections coming up. She don't care because she thinks that the people are gonna follow her. The only people that are following her are the other freaking rats in the street. A bunch of other rats. That's all that's following her. Those are the people that are up there cheering, yeah, let's go do violence. You people forget that these Republicans are like a freaking dormant volcano. Think about that. They're a dormant volcano. Pretty soon that volcano is no longer to stay dormant. It's going to erupt. The more you keep egging that volcano on, the worse it's going to get. And when it erupts, oh yeah, you guys are going to talk about Civil War, and everybody's talking about, oh, there could be a next Civil War coming on. Do you guys really want a Civil War? Because I'm telling you right now, you're going to be starting civil war with people who have been ready and training for a war for years. Yeah, I'm talking about militias. These guys are all conservatives, all Republicans, and they're sitting back. They've been training like freaking soldiers, preparing themselves for the very thing that you guys are freaking trying to call for. You Democrats don't get it. You guys are the ones who are up there telling everybody to get rid of your guns, but the people that are going to have the guns still are going to be the Republicans. You guys are the ones that are saying get rid of them. So what guns are you going to have and everything when this civil war starts? See, you guys are calling for stuff that is stupid, and it's going to get people hurt and killed by doing stupid shit like this. Listening to people like Maxine Waters talking about go out and harass people and get in their faces at the grocery stores, at the gas stations, anywhere they at the restaurants, get in their faces and push up on them. Maxine, guess what that does? That causes a brother like me to swing back. I'm not going to sit there and just let you get in my face and everything. I'm going to knock your ass out. Come up in my face and try something. I'm not one of those people that's going to sit there, okay, I'm going to sit back and everything. You come up in my face, bam, I'm going to knock your ass out. That's how it's going to go down. So don't think that everybody's just going to be docile and they're just going to sit back, because people ain't going to just do that and everything. What you are calling for is violence. That's what you're calling for. Just call it what it is and everything. You're not calling for peace. You're not calling for peace when you want to abolish ICE. ICE is there as a law. They're there to enforce the laws of our land, of our sovereign borders. They are making sure that evil does not stay in this country that comes over illegally and wants to harm people. These MS-13 guys have been killing and raping and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And when it happens to one of your loved ones, then you're going to be speaking a different tune. Then you're going to be up there going, ugh. Yeah. It ain't going to be so pretty when it happens to somebody you love. But when it happens to you, you're not going to be all freaking, oh, you want MS-13 to be all up in the country now and everything. You're going to be up there going, wait, this might be getting a little much now. Like, I think we bit off more than we can chew. You people need to wake up, man. You guys are not playing with, you're not thinking. None of you guys are thinking, man. Get rid of ISIS. Get rid of ICE, and you can just say goodbye to our laws. You can say goodbye to you guys better all go out and fight and make sure you lock your doors at night. Make sure you go and lock your doors at night, because and prepare for a battle, because once all them flipnicks come up in here who want to do harm, and they're not here to do good, they want to come in and do harm. I'm not talking about the ones that want to actually come here and actually do work and actually become citizens of this country and everything. The ones that want to do it the right way. They keep saying a lot of these people from South America are fleeing, the craziness. What they're really fleeing is the economy. The economy sucks. Socialism and everything. So they're trying to get away because they're afraid of what's going on in their countries and whatever and so forth. Well, dang come, you guys made it to freaking Mexico. Why is it that you needed to make it the next step and get to America? Well, I don't understand. You already freed yourself. You got away from South America. You're now in Mexico. So why can't you chill there now? Oh, I know why. Because Mexico sucks too. And everybody's up there throwing up Mexican flags all the time. If Mexico was so great, how come you guys ain't staying there? If it was so great. Just saying. I don't want to live in freaking Africa and everything. I know that's the motherland. I know there's some beauty there. But guess what? Africa's got a lot of dangerous, crazy stuff. And I'm not just saying just the animals and the insects and all the other craziness in there in Africa. I'm saying the people. The people are worse than the daggum animals that live in that country in Africa. The people there. I'm just being real. Most of the daggum flipnicks in that daggum Africa, you're going to run into a bunch of stupid civil wars that they having out there, and they killing their own and so forth. Yeah. Well, wonderful place to go, though. Yeah, I'd love to go there. I'll straight up admit it. You don't see me running around with a freaking African flag. You don't see most black people rolling around with an African flag and everything. You got some black people that are like, yeah, long live Mother Earth, Mother Country, and blah, blah, blah. You don't see them living there, though, do you? Do you? You see any of them moving back to Africa? Nope. None of them. None of them walking out of this country saying, oh, but I hate America, but let's go back to Mother Country. No, you want to know why? Because they know what they got here is a great thing. Everybody that's living in this country knows that what they got living in this country is a great thing and everything. Even the bums on the motherfucking street don't want to freaking go and leave America. They don't want to go to another freaking country either. Trust me. Ask how many of these people up there talking about they want socialism, this and this country so evil and burning the flag. Ask them if they want to leave the country now. Okay, now that you made your point, oh, you burnt the American flag, oh, you hate the country, oh, you hate Donald Trump, oh, you hate everything about Republicans, oh, you hate everything about Christianity, oh, you hate all this stuff, all this country so evil and so racist. Okay, great. Are you leaving yet? Well, no, I'm not leaving. Well, why not? Why stay in a place that's so dark and evil and so, why are people that are fleeing their countries coming to a country that's racist? Can somebody answer me that question? Anybody, put it in the comments down there. Say something to me. Tell me, what do you guys think? Why is it that people, if this country's so evil and full of racist craziness and we have ICE and we have all these evil things in this country, it's so horrible and everything, living in America, the people are burning flags and protesting and it's all craziness. Why do people want to still come here? Why are they breaking through, going through deserts? I'll put it to you like this. I'll give more. This is one thing I will give illegal immigrants. This is what I will give them. Because some people that do get here, that come through here illegally and everything, they actually do make a good life for themselves here. They actually work hard. They actually get out there and they work. And they do these jobs and all this stuff there to help their families out. I give those fools straight up credit. And you know what I know so funny, dude? They don't be talking smack. They don't be out there freaking trying to protest. They're not out there freaking, they're appreciative of what they got because now they got to a place where they're truly appreciative of what they got here in America. I've seen some stories where there's a guy who did get separated from his family. He had to go back to Guatemala or something like that. And he had a wife and 2 children out here. He married an American wife and everything. He had 2 American kids and everything. And yet they deported him. I actually felt bad for him because he was the guy that was actually doing something. He had a job. He was making a good hard living. Those are the people that I call the dreamers. Do you want to talk about the dreamers? I'll talk about the dreamers because I do feel that some of the people that do come here that, that did try to make a life for themselves, come on. They grew up in the country. Let them stay. I'm not against that. I'm against people that come here and want to do harm to our country. They want to do harm to others when they get here. And there's a lot of them that come in through the good pack of people that come and want to take away. And basically what will happen is if you guys want open borders, the floodgates of hell will come in here. Because it won't be just good people coming into this country. It'll be a lot of evil, sadistic people coming into this country. Go watch that movie Sario. I saw a scene in that movie where literally there's bodies that are hanging from freaking street corners and bridges and shiz, from people that just probably wasn't able to pay their dues or whatever, and the cartel freaking showed them as an example to everybody that, hey, so step out of line, but you better be cool with what's going on the way we running things, or this is gonna be you. And this is what little kids have to walk around in. Yeah, I don't blame people for wanting to leave that craziness and everything. I would too, and so forth. But you know what? I do it the legal way, and I make sure that I'm not breaking another law so that I end up losing my family. And let's get to one last point in my video, and I'm gonna call it a day on this one. Okay. Again, they want ICE abolished, and again in my title, the criminals are celebrating. They're celebrating because guess what, Democrats? You guys are letting them know that you're going to put no kind of laws against them. They're going to get away with doing everything they want to do. They are like this. Oh, please let these Democrats come back into power again. Because when they do, we are going to rampage every city and everything. And you don't believe it? Satan is at work. Satan is 24/7, every single day, never sleeps, and is ready to demolish. He wants everyone to go to hell. And he's going to start, first of all, by allowing all these evil flipnicks to come in here and do all of his bidding. Because that's what they want to do. They're practically a cult and everything. But let's get back to we want to tear kids away from their families. Let's put the blame where the blame really belongs. Okay? The United States is not trying to tear away. They're not at fault for the kids being ripped away from their family, from their parents or whatever. That's not the United States' fault. That's not Trump administration's fault. It wasn't even Obama's fault, who was the one that started the shiz. Actually, back in Clinton's period, they started that shiz and everything. Nobody wants to talk about that, though. It's only because Trump is freaking president that now all of a sudden there's this, oh, the children are being ripped from their parents. Man, this shit started back in 2014. None of you guys were out there freaking screaming in the streets, doing all these parades and all this craziness about don't separate the kids from the families and the immigrants and blah, blah, blah. Where were you people at then? Where were you? I didn't see none of this shit on television when Obama was president or when Clinton was president. None of you guys were doing it, and it was worse then. But nobody wants to put the blame where it really goes down to. It's not Trump's fault. It's not Obama's fault. These guys were following the laws of the land. It wasn't Clinton's fault. It wasn't no administration's fault. You know whose fault it is that these kids are being ripped away from their families? The freaking parents. It's the parents' fault. And nobody wants to put the blame where the blame should be put. These parents take their kids across freaking crazy, dangerous deserts with cartels and coyotes and whatnot and put their kids at risk to come over into this country and everything. Kids are getting raped, getting stolen from their families. All kinds of craziness is happening. Families don't pay up. They kill the motherfucking kid or the parents and so forth. Right in front of the kids, they'll kill the parent and so forth. They take the kid and sell them to some little slavery area. No, you guys want to talk about that stuff. You guys want to talk about the dirt and craziness that's happened before they even get here and so forth. So the parents, they're stupid butts decide, oh, well, we're just going to take our kids and everything. And some of these motherfuckers think, that's just going to be a free pass for them. So they break the laws. And what happens when you break the law here in this country as it is? And everything. If I go, and I made this point in another video, if I'm there with my little girl and I got her in the freaking car with me and I freaking, decide that I'm going to freaking, run a red light and then keep running and the cops are coming after me and they're chasing after me and I'm going through all kinds of shit trying to run away from the cops. Got my kid in the freaking car and so forth. Oh, get into any kind of car accident, whatever. Finally, they stop my ass. I get out of the car and run from the cops. The cops finally catch me, buck my ass down on the ground, cuff my ass, take me into jail. My kid's still sitting in the freaking car. Guess what, you guys? Does my kid get to go with me to jail? No, the kid doesn't get to go with daddy to jail. The kid gets taken to a social service facility. The social services take over and everything. Look what I did. I neglected my kid. I'm a bad parent. Look how I did that. That's not a good parent right there. So I put my kid through danger. You think they're going to say I'm a sufficient parent? I'm a sufficient parent to be able to stay with my kid? No. They're going to put me in jail and my kid gets separated from me. That's what happens, people, when you go to jail. So when are you guys going to actually start using logic and stop thinking with your stupid heartstrings, oh, the families are being torn apart. Start thinking about the fact that these parents are not doing their kids right. They are the abusers of their own children. I even heard stories, some of these flip next to the daggum border patrol catches up with them. They drop their freaking kids, leave the kids there and run. Really? But that's a parent right there. Oh, make sure we get that kid back with his parent. Yeah, let's make sure that we get him back with the parent who neglected the kid. Here in this country, social services would snag that kid up so quickly, and you all know it. You all know it. There's so many freaking situations. Check how many families get broken up through social services. All kids getting taken away from their parents all the time. Some of them are bogus cases. Everything. My cousin was a living example of something like that almost happened. Ruined his family for a while there. Not pretty. Over some bogusness. Well, social services don't have a problem. If you neglect your kid, you spank your kids. Nowadays, you can't even spank your kid. You spank your kid. Oh, this is not a good place for your child. We got to take that kid out of here. This is dangerous for the child. We got to take him away from the family. The kid's like, mommy, daddy. The social services takes the kid away. Oh, you guys crying in the streets about that? No. I'll never see none of you guys freaking out there, freaking in the streets, protesting social services for taking kids away from their families. Guys ain't doing that. But all of a sudden now it's a big thing. I wonder why. Yeah, think about that, people. Donald Trump makes it into presidency and all chaos breaks up because the Democrats to this freaking day are freaking sore losers because they lost the freaking election. They lost their girl, Hillary, who was crooked Hillary, who should be in jail right now. But everybody's so still pissed off that crooked, evil ass, didn't end up didn't become president and should be in jail right now and so forth. But you guys, whatever. You guys don't care as long as you guys can keep your freaking sadistic demonic socialist beliefs and everything. Who cares about what happens to the freaking country when all that comes down? Oh, but you guys will care when our country turns into freaking the next Soviet Union or freaking Cuba or freaking South America. And then you guys wonder why all these people, think about it. Now, you guys got to go back to the thinking here. Why are people leaving their countries in masses to come to this country? That's why I want you to sit right there in that, put that down here in the comments if you guys see this video. But I'm asking a serious question. Why are they leaving? Why are they coming to the demonic country of hell? Leaving one hellhole to come to another doesn't really make sense to me and everything. If I'm a black man and I'm hearing all these stories about America's got so much racism and I'm trying to come and I'm getting ready to leave Africa, you think that's a place that I want to choose to live in? I don't think so. Maybe back in the Jim Crow days, that when the shiz really existed, when real racism actually existed, when black people were actually being hung from trees and all kinds of called N-word this and kook, you know, spook and all this other stupid shiz that black people call each other every single day now. Yeah. Black Lives Matter ain't never around when another black man kills another black man. They never call marching through the streets. We need to keep our black people alive, and black people, we need to stop fighting and shooting each other. You ever see Black Lives Matter ever marching about that? No, but they'll be marching the next time a black man gets shot by a cop, though. Mark my words. They'll be right there. But there's probably about 10, 20 killings right now as I speak, probably happening in Chicago right now. I guarantee you, you won't hear not one word from Black Lives Matter. Not one. And everything. So think about that, people. Let's get logical and start using our brains. Stop letting these freaking Democrats scramble your brain. Start thinking. Start really thinking. Research stuff, people. Don't just listen to what people tell you. Don't just listen to what I'm telling you. Research this stuff and find out for yourself. And then you can finally realize, you know what? The professor has been lying to me. Because that's not what's been happening. All you have to do is look around, people. I'm a black man living in America, and I ain't had no problems. Everything. I run into a little bit of racism here and there. Back in the day, once in a blue moon, I've run into some jacked up cops here and there, but I actually run into a lot of cool-ass cops who've let me off on many tickets that I should have gotten. Many times I should have gotten tickets, and I've had cops to say, hey, man, don't worry about it. Man, just make sure you take care of that right there. You know, blah, blah. The cop let me go. One time my car should have been towed. 2 times. And my license was, found out my license was suspended. The cop still let me go. He said, man, go ahead and hurry up and take care of that, man. There's a DMV down there, man. Please just do it, man. I shouldn't be doing this, but I feel for you, man. Just go ahead and take care of it. And I was cool with the cop. I was polite to the cop. I didn't get out there and get all hostile with the cop like you see some of these black people doing when they're being stopped by cops all the time. They get hostile. Think about it. They're not being polite. They're not keeping their hands on the steering wheel. They're getting freaking all crazy and rude with the cop. Oh, yeah, what do you want to see my license for? I'm going to show you my license. Well, you trying to say I'm a criminal? Sir, just give me your license. One guy was tripping because he had to sign the freaking thing. The ticket. You always have to sign a ticket, peoples, when you get a ticket. Well, this brother decided he didn't want to sign the ticket. I don't got to sign that. You can't make me sign that. Sir, you're going to have to sign the ticket. Oh, you trying to be, you racist. All this bullshit, dude. All this bullshit. Then finally, the cop never did anything. He was all on camera. You see the whole thing. And finally, the guy actually, after watching the camera, he actually realized how stupid he was, and he apologized. Go figure. Yeah. So, I'm tired of hearing this stupid shiz about there's so much racism in this country, people. Because it really isn't. Half the white people nowadays are going against themselves. I saw this white dude already on television saying, all white people are prejudiced. All white people are prejudiced. The guy failed to ask him. I would have straight up said, well, then, are you prejudiced then? Because you're saying all white people are prejudiced. You just as white as the rest of these motherfuckers and everything. So, you must be prejudiced too. Up there wearing a freaking Black Lives Matter shirt and got this freaking stupid sign up saying, get rid of prisons and have open borders. And that's what his sign was. Wants everybody to come in the country. No laws, no nothing. Just let it be mayhem. This guy had to be the most stupidest motherfucking fool on the planet and everything. White boy. Up there talking about all white people are freaking are prejudiced. Well, that's funny because I don't know prejudiced people that freaking wear a shirt that says Black Lives Matter. Yet he's wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt and he's white. You got to be including yourself in that, dude, because you're saying every white dude is prejudiced. You white people are going against your own kind. You white women are calling your white men freaking demons and freaking the white man this, the white man that. Are you forgetting that you guys are the ones that bear these white men? It comes from you, white woman. You're just as racist as a white man is, if you want to say all that. Because don't just exclude yourself because you're a woman. You white too. So if every white person's white, every white man's prejudiced and everything, and is this and that and is a punk, then so are you. Just for the fact that you white. So if you're gonna spurt out the words that every white man is that way, and you a white person, please don't say nothing to me because you're a freaking idiot and everything. You just as dumb as these black people that freaking kill each other. You might as well be doing what all these stupid dumb gangbangers be doing around the streets, blowing each other up over freaking colors and stupid bullshit like that and everything. You white people are going to be the into yourselves. Those you on the left, because it's only on these people on the left, all these little millennial socialists, especially these millennial kids. They've grown up to think that they should just bow down to black people now. It's true. I literally could go up to a white person, probably a white millennial, and probably get free money from them just for the fact that I said, "Hey, you know what? I don't like the way you're looking at me. Are you prejudiced?" No, I'm not prejudiced. Prove it. Give me $1. Yeah, sure, pal. Here, yeah. Here's $1. I'm not prejudiced, man. I'm not. That's not me. And everything. I think a lot of white people are prejudiced, though. A lot of white people are prejudiced. Yeah. I'm not prejudiced, though. Okay, white boy, you can move along now. I used you for what I want. I'll come back for you later on. Everything. White people, man. Y'all need to wake up, man. I can't believe y'all let this shit go this far, man. Back in the day, back in the day when I used to think real racism actually existed, and I was dealing with some white people that were prejudiced and whatnot, when you did run into real white racism here and there, I used to think, oh, wow, man. I want one day I'd love to see a day when white people have to go through what black people had to go through. And now that I'm kind of in them days where I'm actually seeing that happen, I'm actually in the days where that's actually happening. And you know what? I regret saying that, dude, because I don't like seeing white people go through that. I don't want to see white people go through that. White people have been have been some of my best friends throughout life as anybody else in any other race has been and everything. And I ain't hating on you because you were white or because your ancestors did this or this and that. You're a different person. You're your own person. You're not what your grandfather, your great-grandfather, your great-great-grandfather was doing. You're a whole nother person. You have a chance to show us that you're not prejudiced. And most white people are not prejudiced and everything. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying all of them are not prejudiced. I'm saying most aren't and everything. Most of the white people I come across are chill. I don't have no problems with them. Why white people are beating up on themselves, I do have no idea. Because these stupid Democrats are out there trying to force some race war. And that's really what is going on. So, I want to cut this now because it's just going too long. So you guys, again, this is TJ Quake. I'm just telling you guys the way it is. This Abolish ICE thing is stupid. It is a mistake. If you guys want to abolish ICE, then you might as well just abolish every freaking law enforcer that we have and everything. All the police, all the FBI, you might as well just abolish them all because all of them are supposed to be upholding the law. And they're all going to do things that you're not going to like, which is put criminals behind bars. And that's exactly what ICE is doing. Except the bars that they're putting them behind are not the ones in America. They're putting them back over their freaking border where they belong. Those evil bastards need to stay over there and keep their asses over there. If they want to ruin their freaking country, then go all by means. Go there and ruin your own freaking country. But don't come to my freaking country and start freaking jacking it up because you can't freaking stand America. Because that's exactly what they're doing. And everything. The ones that want to come here and make a good life for themselves, and by all means, those are the ones I like to come into this country. Those are the ones that I'll let come into my house. Those are the ones that I'll be cool with. Which, there are many of them and everything. Let's just make sure we don't let all the ones come in that are evil slip in with the good ones. That's all I'm saying. Don't let the evil ones slip in with the good ones and so forth. And on that note, I end this video. You guys have a peace, funky, fly day.